What's up, guys? Barry Game here, back with some more AFK Journey, and today is pretty much the day of the global launch, the worldwide launch, whatever you want to call it, the official launch of AFK Journey. It is finally here, and well, I want to make sure you guys don't make some mistakes, as well as giving you guys things that you need to do. So these 5 things we're going to go over are going to help you guys on day 1 of AFK Journey. We should be streaming our main account starting tomorrow, so if you guys want to check out our Twitch, the link is in the description. We'll be doing a live stream there, showing you guys exactly how we are going to go about day 1, but I want to make sure you guys don't make any mistakes. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Let's talk about those 5 things. So first things first, when you first jump into AFK Journey, they're actually going to put you on a good server to start on. I wouldn't worry about picking your server, anything like that. Just going on the server they put you on is most likely going to be the newest server, and that's important for one reason. That will mean you are experiencing the game pretty much when it's coming out. You don't want to go ahead and join any of the PTR servers, anything like that. You just want to stay on the global servers, I believe they call it. And again, you just really want to make sure that the people that you are playing against are starting pretty close to the same time as you, because there are some game modes that have rewards that are based on your overall ranking compared to those other people. So you can see here on the PTR, I've barely played it. I'm in the top 64, but there's people that have been playing way longer. So again, don't be like one of those situations where you're like, I want to join server 1. I want to join one of the first 10 servers or something like that even. Just join on the server that they put you on, unless you're trying to meet up with a guild that you are somehow coordinating with. Now, speaking of a guild, that's going to be the number 2 thing, is on the first day, you need to join a guild as soon as possible. Why is that? Well, there's a couple game modes that are going to be very, very important. One of them is just by doing contributions to your guild, you're going to get chests for your guild, and then these chests are going to give you summons, exclusive rewards, general resources, and one of the most important things, these guild medals right here, because between this and battle drills, which is only accessible if you are part of a guild, well, those are 2 really important things, because that's going to be one of the easiest and best ways as a free-to-play or new player to get the only celestial and hypogean heroes in the game. The only way to get these besides that is going to be actual recruitments and stargazing, and those are not going to come easy for the majority of players, and it's very low RNG to even hit that hero. It takes 40 of them to get a guaranteed copy. It is something not great to go for. So joining a guild, number 1, is the most important thing. If you need a guild or you want to join the Celestials that we are in, I think we already have like 10 plus guilds lined up for launch. Go to the link in the description. I'll make sure it's at the very, very top. That way, if you guys need a guild and you want to coordinate what server you're going to start on with a specific guild, because there are no cross server guilds, so the server you're on is important. You can't just join any server and then join any guild. You have to coordinate that. So again, guilds are going to be very, very important in the early game, even on the first day to start grinding resources. Check that link in the description right now. Next up at number 3 is going to be, don't bother saving your summons the first day. A lot of games out there, they kind of have like some bigger events sometimes where you're going to get, you know, like a higher chance to get heroes or something. They did recently put a rate up recruitment banner in here. However, it does cost the full 3,000 diamonds, whereas the all recruitment banner only cost 2,700, I believe. You save 300. You get basically 1 free summon on the all recruitment banner versus the rate up. The rate up technically takes rate up invite letters, whereas the regular one just takes invite letters. For the average player, you're probably going to be better off setting up your wish list properly, making sure you have the correct heroes everywhere you want to go, and then you might be in a better situation overall. A lot of these heroes don't matter too much. Some of these heroes you might want to swap out depending on the type of team you're building, but make sure you get your wish list set up, and then also make sure you go in for all of your summons. There's really no point holding anything back. Even if you get some epic recruitments, make sure again you set this lineup properly. You want to make sure that you're swapping in the heroes you really want to go for. And again, it really comes down to the team you want to build. So just make sure your wish list is set, and don't bother really saving your summons. Just use them all, power up your team, be good to go. Now, pushing this campaign is going to be one of the more popular things and most important things because, well, you can see the map. Now, the map's going to get very, very big very quickly here. We are just in the very first chapter, almost like the prologue on the PTR. But once it releases, there's going to be a ton of content to do. You are going to hit some walls though, so not only do you need to focus on that campaign, you need to come down. Behind my head here is the AFK progress. You need to keep grinding this as well, because this will actually prevent you from going certain like difficulties and going further in the campaign. There are some of them that like you have to beat stage like 150 before you can move on in the campaign, so make sure you're taking the time grinding this out. The one really nice feature is this does have the auto battle button, so you can basically hit the auto battle button and not have to worry about touching the screen or anything. If you win the battle, it'll continue battling further on. So if it's something where you've been grinding the campaign, you're going good, and then you're like, man, I really got to go do something, do this, hit the auto battle, walk away, let it do the battles for you, because literally it'll just keep battling once you win the game, and just keep on going. I'll show you guys right here exactly what it looks like. We're on stage 480 right now. It looks like we powered up our team enough to make more progression here. We get the victory, and then look, still no hands. You see that little stripe down there says auto battling? It's just going to move on to the next stage for you and keep going, which is absolutely amazing. But do not waste time by not doing this, because you are going to hit a point where you can't progress in the campaign if you don't participate in the AFK challenge. Now, this last part might be a little bit of a self-promotion here, but we've already had about 2 to 3 weeks of a lot of really good videos you guys should check out, broken down into different scenarios. If you want to know the best heroes to build, we just put out the official launch a tier list right there. If you want to know how to get those celestials and hypogen heroes faster, because they are going to be hard to get, definitely check that out. We have some fun videos up here too that show you some less traditional heroes or more niche heroes in fun situations. We talk about the best heroes in a lot of the factions here, maulers, light bearers, all that fun stuff. Things you probably want to also do on day one as well. How to reroll, if that's something you guys are interested in today. You're going to try to get like the best start to your account. Definitely check that out. We go through the whole campaign where you want to get to the first 20-30 summons, which is really important. The best start. There's so much stuff to talk about here. Even who your first celestial or hypogen hero should actually be. So take the time, look at some of these resources, especially if you're doing the AFK challenge. Get as much information under your belt, and then make sure you guys do that one thing too. Subscribe, because we're going to have more videos out every single day talking more and more about AFK Journey. I am in love with this game. I've been so hyped for this game for the past 6 months. I can't wait for this to start. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Again, hit that subscribe button if you enjoy this content, and I'll see you guys next time.